is Maria Elena from Club Pilates Kendall and Club Pilates Palmetto Bay. And today we're going to be doing a fit class, functional interval training, level 1.5. It's an intermediate level class. And the props that you're going to need for today is a mat, a pair of light weights for the first part of the class, and then we're going to switch to heavier weights. So if you have 3 pounds or 5 pounds, you can grab those. Remember, you can use cans or water bottles if you don't have weights. So a couple of announcements. We have a bingo game going on. The bingo game is published in our Facebook page, Club Pilates Kendall and Club Pilates Palmetto Bay. And it's a fun game. There's many different tasks, and as you complete those tasks, you scratch them out. And when we return to the studio, when all of this is over and we reopen the studio, you turn in your card, your bingo card, and there will be prizes. So join us for the bingo. Also, we have a plank challenge. So today is the first day of the challenge. You're going to record your time for today. So today we're going to do planks 1 minute. That's what we usually do in the studio. So we're going to do 1 minute plank today. You're going to record that. Then tomorrow in the other classes, you're going to be adding 5 seconds every day. So the point is to go to 1 minute and 30 seconds at the end, or just to increase your time by 30 seconds wherever you are with your planks. So let's wait a couple more minutes for people to join in. And remember, we have 3 classes every day except Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays and Sundays we have 2 classes starting at 9 a.m. and then at 11:30 a.m. But during the week, from Monday to Friday, we have 3 options for you. We have a 9 a.m. class, 11:30 a.m., and then 6 p.m. So plenty of choices. Please join us. Please join your favorite instructors like Monica, Claudia, Arisa, Camila, Angela. We're all here for you. And at the top of our Facebook pages, you can see our schedule. So don't miss our classes, and please share with your friends. So we're about to begin. 1 more minute. Good. All right. So it's 6 o'clock. Let's start. And we're going to start with our breathing. Remember, in Pilates, breathing is extremely important. It's what wakes up our core. It engages our core and our powerhouse. So it's really important to learn how to breathe and engage your core. So let's start with placing our hands right on top of our belly. And your fingers are going to be close together. When you inhale through your nose, deep inhale, those fingers are going to start to separate. And as you exhale through the mouth, and I'm drawing my navel to spine, those fingers come back together. Inhale 1 more time. And exhale, bring the navel to spine. 1 more time here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. That's how we engage our abdominals. Now let's place those hands on our rib cage, to the side of our rib cage. And as you inhale through the nose, you're going to widen your rib cage to the sides and to the back. And as you exhale, that rib cage is going to get as small as you can. Bringing those fingers in. Inhale. Widen out to the sides and the back. And exhale. bringing that rib cage in, and this is what we mean when we say knitted rib cage. It means to bring that rib cage in. Now this is super important when we're doing planks and abdominal work. We want our rib cage, instead of being hyper extended like this, protruding towards the outside, when we're doing planks and abs, you want to bring that rib cage in, knitting your rib cage in. So that's what we mean when we say knitted rib cage, navel to spine, everything in. Good. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start warming up our feet, our legs, and our arms. Pick up those light weights, and let's come to standing on our mat. We're going to be standing with our legs in parallel, hip distance apart. Bring those arms out to the side. They're relaxed. Shoulders are away from your ears. So let's roll them back once. Opening the collarbone. And that's where we want to be working at. So let's start bending the knees, keeping those heels down, just like if you were in a reformer in the studio. And you're going to bring those arms up as you bend the knees and then down. Let's do 8 like this. Inhale here. Exhale. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stay here and pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bring those arms down as you lengthen those knees. Now bring the arms up by the height of your shoulders. And now as you bend the knees, you're going to open those arms for a chest fly. There's a soft bend in your elbows. You're opening your collarbone every time you press out. Inhale and exhale. You're rolling those shoulder blades around your spine every time you open those arms. Let's do 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Now pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down as you lengthen those legs. Good. Now we're going to start bringing our heels up and down as we do a bicep curl. So bring your arms really high up. Palms are facing up. Elbows are high. Now, bend the right knee as you lift that right heel. Let's look at it to the side. Bend the right knee as you lift the right heel. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here and pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that heel, straighten the knees, and come all the way up. Good. Now let's do the left heel. And for this one, we're going to be opening and closing our arms. We have the goalpost position. And we're going to be opening and closing our arms every time we lift that left heel. So bring the arms first together in front of you. Elbows are high. And bend the left knee as we lift the left heel. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left heel and come all the way up, and arms come down. Now let's open a little wider than your hip. You're externally rotated, toes are pointing out to the sides, arms come forward, and now let's bend the knees and come back in for your chest fly. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Remember, if this is too much for your knees, lower your range of motion. Don't come so low. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way up and lower those arms. We're going to now lift both heels as we lift our arms out to the side. So lift both heels and down, and lift and lower, lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay there, balance. Now shake your arms to come up while you're keeping that balance, and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower the arms out to the side as you lower those heels. Good. Now let's do our first interval. We're going to be walking in place. We're going to be doing 3 minutes. Okay, so hands, we're going to be shifting our hands. So let's walk, high knees, and the opposite hand is bending the elbow to the knee that is coming up. Inhale, we're just getting that heart to start pumping. Breathing. If you want to go faster, you can go faster. You can bring those knees higher. You can bring those arms higher. And my mat is running away. Okay, and stop. Now side lunge. And we're going to be hinging forward as we do side lunge. So we're in parallel, hip distance apart. Toes pointing up forward. Let's go here. And let's go. Hinging forward, bringing those arms up by your ears. Inhale, exhale to come up. Inhale, exhale to come up. This is how my back, I have a flat back. Navel to spine. If you want to go lower, go ahead. Okay, we have 10 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Next move, curtsy lunge with bicep curl. So, one leg goes behind you as you do your bicep curl. Let's go. Elbows high. You can go really low here, almost touching the mat, or you can stay higher up. That's up to you, wherever you are today. Whatever you do, that heart is pumping. We're getting that cardio in. My pelvis is in neutral. It's not either tucking towards the back, tilting towards the back or tucking forward. We're going to be so much stronger after everything is done. Silver linings everywhere. And time. Good. Let's breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. We're going to add a rotation of the spine. Breathe in. Left arm is going to go forward. Right arm is going to go back as you rotate, keeping that hip squared. Inhale to come up. Exhale, rotate to the other side. I'm rotating from my waist. My hip is not going with me. I'm trying to keep that hip squared. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And lower those arms. And now we're going to go down to the mat for our bridges. All right. So both feet are anchored on the floor. My legs are hip distance apart. And I'm sitting right on top of my sit bones. Long spine. The crown of the head is pointing towards the ceiling. And to go down to the mat, I'm going to bring my hands right at the back of my thighs. I'm going to start tucking my pelvis under my rib cage as I exhale. And I'm going to start rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. The slower, the better. Try to stay here, for example. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, lower 1 more inch. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, lower 1 more inch. Inhale. Exhale. And come all the way down. Awesome. Bring those feet closer to your pelvis. And arms are going to be next to your body. Really long fingers, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to start with our pelvic tilt as you inhale. You're going to tilt the pubic bone down towards the mat, creating a little C curve in your lower back. As you exhale, you're going to tilt the pubic bone up towards the ceiling. Now I have a flat back, no space here. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, tilt towards the ceiling. Inhale, tilt towards the mat. One more time. As you exhale, tilt forward for a flat back. Now you're going to go to neutral spine, which is the point in between those two, where you have the natural curve of your lower back on the mat. We're going to start with our bridging. If you have issues with your spine, like herniated disc or anything like that, you're going to bring your hip all the way up without articulating your spine, like this. And back down. No articulation of the spine. But if your spine is okay, if it's healthy right now, then we're going to do articulation of the spine. Let's inhale. Exhale, tilt the pubic bone up towards the ceiling as you roll through your spine. To come up to your bridge, you're going to stop right at the base of your shoulder blades, and you're going to try to align your hips to your knees. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, bring your hip all the way down, either articulating or as one full piece. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. Stay up here, aligning your pelvis pelvis to your knees. We're going to do marching in place without shifting the position of your hip. So bring the left knee up and down. Right knee up and down. Let's do 8, 7. Use those arms to press up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both feet towards the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, roll all the way down. Bring both knees into your chest and bring your head up to open up your lower back. And now open out to the sides and everything comes down. All right, let's roll on your right side and come all the way up. We're going to be doing some abs here. Again, we start right on top of our sit bones. Very long spine. Bring those arms forward. Palms are facing in. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to tuck your pelvis under and you're going to roll halfway back. Right now, I'm on top of my sacrum. I'm going to stay there and I'm going to start bringing my arms up and down. Let's do 8, holding that curl, navel to spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms forward, and now you're going to roll all the way up to sitting, stacking up your spine. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis under, and you're going to roll halfway back. We're going to stay there. We're going to do toe taps. Bring that left knee up, and then you're going to tap and bring the other knee up. I'm not placing my foot completely on the mat. I'm just touching with the tip of my toes. And I'm keeping a 90-degree angle behind my knee. Good. I'm not shifting the position of my legs. Keep that 90-degree or tabletop position of your legs. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs to the mat. Place those feet flat. And now roll all the way up to sitting. Good. We have a few more here. Inhale. Exhale. Roll halfway back. Tucking your pelvis under. Hold that curl. Now we're going to bring the left knee up, and you're going to extend the leg and bend the knee. Extend and bend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee and come all the way down. Let's keep going. And now extend the right, forward and back for 8, 7, 6, it's burning, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg up there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, and now come all the way up to sitting again. Whew, that's intense. All right, extend both legs forward. You're going to be a little bit wider than your hip, and your feet are flexed, your dorsiflexed from the ankle. Bring those arms out to the side. We're going to do spine twists. So now you're going to bring your right hand back as you inhale, and you're going to give me 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. You're looking at that right hand, and then you come back to center. Inhale as you rotate to the left. Inhale and pulse for 3, 2, 1, and center. Let's go to the right. And 1, 2, 3, center. Inhale and 1, 2, 3. One more time on each side. And 1, 2, 3, and center. And 1, 2, 3, and center. Good. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling. And now you're going to tuck your pelvis under. Not tuck your pelvis under, sorry. You're going to flex your lower back as you bring your arms forward, creating a C curve in the front part of your body. And then come up as you inhale. Exhale. Feel that somebody's pulling you from the arms and somebody's pulling you from your lower back. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Navel to spine. Chin to the chest. And back up. Arms come to the side. Good. All right. Let's do our next interval. So we're getting up. We're going to do first Pilates burpees. And then we're going to do planks. And we're going to do these for 1 minute each. Remember, we're on a plank challenge. So today we're doing 1 minute planks. But tomorrow you have to add 5 seconds. All right. Okay. Burpee plank. Let's come here, and then one leg forward, the other leg, and then up, down. One leg back, we come into our plank, and then bring both legs forward and up. Inhale, exhale. Whew. If you want to make this more challenging, you know what to do. You jump when you come up. And jump. All right, now we're going to go into plank. So come to bring your hands right under your shoulders and your knees right under your pelvis. When this thing beeps, we're going to start 1 minute plank. And we're just going to hold it. We're not going to do anything. Just holding the plank. And let's go. Make sure, like we said at the beginning of the class, that your rib cage is knitted, that you have your navel to spine, your pelvis not dropping down, getting into your lower back. Keep that pelvis in line with your head. And my ankles are pointing towards the mat. They're not on top of my toes. I want those ankles pointing towards the floor. Hold it. Whew. The plank is a full body exercise. Here you're working your back extensors, your arms, your legs, your abs. Everything is working here. Okay, bring those knees to the mat and rest into a child's pose. The last plank we're going to be doing here is we're going to bring one leg straight up towards the ceiling and down. Only like 2 or 3 inches above the ground. So get into your plank first. Ankles are pointing towards the floor. And now bring the right leg up and place it down. Left leg up and place it down. Remember not to shift your hip side to side. That hip stays squared toward parallel to the floor. I am sweating buckets here. Woo. And my legs are parallel to the floor also. Remember to push the mat, your body away from that mat. You don't want to sunk into those shoulders. You want to have those shoulders engaged. You're light as a feather. And rest. Bring those knees to the mat and rest into a child's pose. Okay, let's come up. And we're going to go into single leg, double leg, and scissors. So let's come down to the mat. Bring the right knee into your chest. Left hand is right under your kneecap. You're holding that leg by the kneecap, by underneath the kneecap. Extend the left leg out. And this right arm is right next to your ankle. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your head, neck, and shoulders up. Keep your hips squared. Keep that torso up. Inhale here. Exhale, switch legs. Inhale. Exhale, switch legs. Navel to spine. The torso's not moving. The hip is not moving. The only thing moving here is your legs and your arms. And let's do 8 a little faster. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in. Let's go right into double leg stretch. Arms come up and over by your ears as you extend the legs forward. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it all in. Inhale. Navel to spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right into scissors. Right leg up. Grab behind that the calf. And the left leg extends forward. Pull that right leg into your chest twice as you inhale. Inhale here. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees in. And then bring everything down. Open the arms out to the side. Knees go to the right as you look to the left. Inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Good. And then come back to center. All right, gracefully, let's get up from our mat. And we're going to pick up those heavy weights. All right, so the first one, my weights are 5 pounds. So you can have 3, or if you don't have, just do it without weights or with your light weights. So the first one we're going to do is a wide press to a narrow press. So bring those arms out to the side. Bend those knees a little bit. So you're in parallel, hip distance apart. Soft knees, because we're going to be focusing on our arms. So press, then you switch the palms to facing in, and you bring those elbows in next to your rib cage. So this is narrow. Open them out to the side and press. Change the palms to facing in, and they come in narrow by your rib cage. Let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring those arms down. Now we're going to do a sumo squat. So our legs are really wide open. And you're going to we're going to do a bicep curl with an O, with a circle. So first one is bicep curl here. You'll bring those arms down, palms are facing out. You're going to sumo squat, come up, bring those arms up and around. So this is your O. Now here you have a bicep curl, extend the arms and squat, and O. Circle around, and bicep curl, and squat, circle around. Let's do 10. Oh yeah, for those arms and legs. 9. 8. Shoulders are down. 7. Yeah, don't get those shoulders up by your ears. 6. 5. Woo, burning arms. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Good. Roll those shoulders back. We're going to be doing now a tricep press with a hinge forward. So now, facing to the side, you're going to bend the knees as you hinge forward with a flat back. So my booty is like sticking out. I'm going to have my elbows right next to my rib cage. I'm looking diagonally towards the floor, navel to spine. And now you're going to press back. Let's do 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now single arm. One is over, one arm is bent and the other one is extended. Let's go. A little faster. Yep. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend both arms back and hold it and pulse with the legs. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen those legs and bring those arms down by the side of your body. Woohoo! That one was good. All right, let's let go of those weights. And we're going to go down towards the mat again, gracefully. Bring that right leg back. And now bring those arms forward. And let's go down towards that mat. Good. We're going to do a back extension and swimming. So belly down. Arms are on the side of your shoulders, by your shoulders. And your legs are engaged. They're really active here. So bring that head down towards the mat. As you inhale, you're going to press those arms down to the mat as you bring your torso up. And I'm going to stop right at the base of my rib cage. And I have a long line from the crown of my head to my sacrum. Inhale here. Exhale, come down. Inhale to come up. pressing down to the mat. I feel like a turtle sticking her head out from its shell. That's how I visualize it. And then lower down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale down. Now bring both arms forward. Now we're going to do the swimming. So pressing that pubic bone down towards the mat and having those legs really active. Let's start slow. Bring the right hand up as you bring the left leg up. And I'm lifting my whole thigh off the mat and then bring it down. Left arm up, right arm up. Right leg up, sorry. And down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more on each side. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more on each side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now bring both arms up and both legs up. Head is looking down, is long. So you're not arching your back. And now let's swing for 10, 9. Really high those thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring everything down. Bring your arms by the side of under your shoulders. And then you're going to push back. And you're going to bring your pelvis up. All the way back to your child's pose. And then roll all the way up. Good. So this last minute that we have, bring your legs forward. We're going to do the mermaid, but with our legs extended. So you know that you have an option if the mermaid with the bent knees bothers your knees, you can do it with your legs straight. So bring those arms up by the side. And bring the left arm by your ear. The right arm goes towards the mat. Bend the right elbow into your ribcage as you side bend. Inhale here. Grow really tall. Exhale, bend down. Inhale one more time. Grow really tall before you do that side bend. So feel the air in between your vertebrae, like somebody's pulling you up, and then do your side bend. Excellent. And come all the way up. And let's switch. Inhale. Somebody's pulling me from that arm. And I'm growing tall, tall, tall. And then exhale, side bend. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then come all the way up. Good. Let's roll our shoulders back once and twice. And now forward once and twice. Awesome. So that's the end of our class. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to remind you that we have classes every day, 3 classes a day, 9 a.m., 11:30, and 6 p.m. with all our instructors. So please look at our schedule in our Facebook page. The schedule is pinned at the top of the page. And remember, we have our bingo game. It's also published in our Facebook page and our Instagram. So when we open the studio back up, you can bring that bingo page completed to win some prizes. And we have the plank challenge. So today we did 1 minute plank here. We took it by time. So yeah, we took it our time. So tomorrow you're gonna add 5 seconds to your plank. The next day you're gonna add 5 more seconds. So by the end of the week you have 30 more seconds of that plank. So thank you for joining us, and be sure to attend our next class at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Bye. Have a beautiful Monday.